All good. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Miseducation Podcast. It's Devin, Alicia, and Tiffany, and we are the Miseducation Podcast. It's my honor, it's a great privilege to have, my friends, my sisters, battle rap legends, not female or male, but battle rap legends, period. Shooney the rapper and Phara Funeral, also known as Shooneral. They come you get a 2-for-1 package when you're dealing with them. So, you don't see one after the other. First, how y'all doing? I appreciate y'all coming on. How y'all?
Thank you for having us.
I'm doing really good. Thank you for having us.
Good. We're just gonna start from the beginning. Whoever wants to go first. And how did you all get into, rapping, like hip hop? Whoever want to go first.
Go ahead, Lex.
This story is like, why people always want to know this story? So,
For the people who don't know, I know personally how you started.
She will start doing one right now.
I always wrote little poems and raps or whatever, coming up. And so one day one of my friends called me and they was like, "Oh, I need you to do me a favor." And I'm like, "What's the favor?" And they was like, "I need you to battle this girl." So I'm like, I don't even know how to battle rap. Like, what is battle rap, So they explained it to me, and then, lo and behold, I'm trying to make this story as short as possible. So lo and behold, the girl was Star Smiles.
Wow.
So my friend Beans was like, can you battle rap her? I'm like, all right, I don't know what battle rap is, honestly. So, they told me whatever. So I went home and I put on a beat, and I wrote to a beat. I, tried to get as disrespectful as possible. We ended up battling in my brother's building, Dan Bars. We battled there. And I don't even remember half the stuff I was saying. I know it was like something about her being a porn star. It was just a bunch of random stuff. And I had people from my block was there. So after I did that, one of my other close friends that I grew up with, his name is Joe Light. He knew Debo.
Okay.
And he told Debo about me, and then he introduced me to Debo, and then Debo pulled up on me and was like, my homie Joe Light told me about you, whatever. I heard you nice, how you feel about female battle rap? So I'm like, I never knew females battled. I never watched a smack battle. I never, people talk about Moog, Party Arty, and all of them. I've never watched none of that. Yeah. So it was like, get in tune with that, watch that or whatever, and then come to one of the events. So I was like, okay, cool. So, I watched a few smack battles, and then I came to one of the events, and I was like, oh, this is cool. But not cool because they was rapping, but cool because it was a lot of people there, you want to be a star. Like, oh, this is cool. Like, still didn't know what the hell was going on, but the atmosphere and everything was just like everything for me. So I was like, yeah, I'll try it. And then
that's
the rap.
Wow. How about you, Shoon?
For me, it started in college. I was on-air personality, and I had a radio show called I Dream of Shooney, and one day somebody asked me to be on their hook, so I did it. I liked how my voice sounded. Then I was doing just like underground rapping, and got a little bit of popularity from it in the underground scene, knew a lot of people. And then when I got pregnant with my oldest daughter, I took some time off, obviously. And so I was on Twitter, and then I ran into DNA on Twitter through, tweets and stuff like that. And he sent me a link to a battle, which was him versus Roan. And then after I watched that, I started watching all these other battles. And I was like, oh, battle rap is pretty dope, or whatever the case may be. And at the same time that all of this was happening, Debo, which I didn't know who he was at the time, he was inboxing me on Twitter like, hey, you should battle rap. And I was ready to like block him because I felt like it was spam. I'm like, why does this person keep asking me to battle rap? I don't even know what he's talking about. I don't want to do it. I didn't really know there was females in it. And then finally, I watched some of the female stuff, and I think one of the first ones was like QB's battle. Excuse me a second, baby, I'm doing something. And I think I seen like an E-Hard battle or something. So then I went to one of the Smack battles and I seen this was the event that E-Hard and Hustle battled and Arsenal and Hitman. Yeah. So when I got there, it was crazy. It was so many people there. Like just the energy was different, like nothing I ever seen before. And at that same time, I had seen QB was there. I seen Norma before there. I seen Hustle and E-Hard. So I'm like, oh, okay. So now I'm starting to like look at them and I'm like, okay, if I was to battle somebody, these would probably be the girls. So I started thinking about stuff like, what can I say? You got to be quiet. What can I say? Who can I battle? Whatever the case may be. So I watched it, you know, at the battles. It was crazy, mad people there. And it just felt different. Like people that I didn't know, I'm like tapping fives with and laughing and joking and just enjoying the battles and, you know, in a whole or whatever. So then probably like a couple days later, Debo asked me again would I battle rap, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it. But then I told him I needed $200, and he was like, yeah, people don't get paid. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna need to get paid. So I need to get my hair and my nails done. And when he said yeah, I was like, oh, it's lit, because when you're an underground rapper, you pay for everything. So I was paying for my own studio time, paying to get into shows, everything. And so finally I found something that was paying me. And then fast forward a little bit, you know, we started making a lot of money and traveling and stuff like that. So that's what made me really kind of stick with battle rap and love it. And it really kind of like blew up my career from underground to now being known, people walking up to me, asking for autographs and stuff like that. So it really kind of changed my focus on what a rapper was to me. And it was just something that I loved from then on.
Okay, great.
And that's the short version, because the long version, we've been here for about 45 minutes.
I've heard that. Well, like getting into that, like how does battle rap like affect you more, like the pros and cons? Like what are some of the pros and like what are some of the cons?
Pros, getting paid, traveling, you know, meeting people that you're changing their lives, you know, being able to meet one of my best friends, Phara, don't get gas, being able to meet my husband, you know what I mean? Like her kids and my god kids. So like it's really fulfilled a lot of things that I didn't or wouldn't be able to have done without it, you know what I mean? And then some of the cons is niggas is nosy. You know, people's always in your business 24/7. You really can't do anything, you know, without it becoming a bar. So that's, you know, probably one of the things that I hate. And when you're trying to be serious on social media or something, like, you know, I remember one time when my grandmother passed, I posted her obituary and somebody was like, when you battling again? Like, bro, you know, have some decency. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so that would have to be one of the things that's just like, this is ridiculous, you know? Right. But it has its pros, you know, has its good parts. So that's what I would say. I don't know if Phara has any others.
Yeah, what would you think?
I mean, as far as me, like the pros are definitely the same. Like you getting to travel, getting paid, you know, meeting new people.
Meeting me.
Yeah.
Let it rip. Say it. Let it rip. Let it rip. Let it
you know what I'm saying? Building friendships, meeting weird cancers and stuff like that. So yeah, you know that, you know, building relationships, you know, with people. I think that's the pros. The cons is like trying to balance reality with being a battle rapper, you know, trying to balance family life, relationships and stuff like that, like just real life things and trying to be a battle rapper at the same time. I think those are the cons. It definitely,
that was a good one. Battling reality.
Yes, definitely. When you're in a moment, people don't understand that certain things do not require you to speak about battle rap. Everything is not battle rap, but you know, when you are a battle rapper and fans know you for that, it's like any moment they can take is like, oh, so when you coming back to battle rap, or how did you feel about this battle, or how do you feel about this battle rapper, you know? And in that moment you want to be like, I wish you would just leave me the F alone. Like now is not the time. But then sometimes you have to catch yourself, like this is the realm you put yourself in, like you decided to be a battle rapper. So, you know, even though we're not A-list celebrities or whatever the case may be, sometimes it's like we just want a peace of mind. Like, can we have a moment like being out with your family? And it's like
people want to.
Oh my God, you're such and such. Can we have a picture? Can we do X, Y, and Z? And it's like, bro, I'm with 47 kids right now. Can I get a moment? Like,
exactly. Like the thing is, like, you're a person at the end of the day, and I think that sometimes people have like, they don't take that into consideration. Like, not to, I mean, and I get it. Like, I get where you're coming from to a certain degree too. Like when it comes to my baking business, like the reason why like I stopped really like showing pictures of my daughter is because people would literally like hit me up on pictures of my daughter and be like, yo, so when am I getting my cookies? I'm like, well, first of all, I'm a mom first. You know what I mean?
Nobody understands that part though. Nobody understands the part when it's not about, you're not posting about battle rap. Don't make this about battle rap. Exactly. Like just piggybacking off of you not posting your kids. Like I don't like posting my kids for the most part. Like I'll post them randomly, like for a birthday. I'll post, like yesterday I posted my son because he was going somewhere. But a lot of people would tell you like they think I only have one kid, like, and that's the 5-year-old, aside from them knowing that, I just had a baby, but they will go, like, when, like, how old is your oldest kid or whatever, because I don't normally post him.
Right.
I try not to post my kids in general. Like I had an issue with my second son. I was posting, you're excited about being pregnant, you're posting your stomach, you're doing all these other things. So I'm posting my stomach, I posted, aside his hair and stuff when he was born. And I had a guy hit me up like, why are you posting my son?
Wow.
So I'm like, what the hell you mean why I'm posting your son? This is my child.
Right.
This is my child. What do you mean?
Right.
So a girl was stealing all of my photos, like every single photo. She was stealing the photos of the baby, and she was sending it to him. Like she's like, how you just post pictures of your belly and stuff. She was stealing everything, and she was sending it to this guy and telling him that she was pregnant and she had his baby, and she had him going through like this whole big thing, like my son was his kid or whatever the case may be. And he was like, that's my son. He sent me, like the screenshots of her talking to him, sending her pictures of my son. I'm like, this is my child. Like my whole child. Like you tried to fake a child. And another thing that comes with being a battle rapper is the catfish pages.
Yeah.
Like you literally have to go on social media and be like, this is my only social media outlet.
This is not me.
Anything else is not me. And that was like, that for me was just like, you know what, I can't post my kids.
Nah, that's
like
scary.
I've had like a few catfish pages, but then I've also had the random just straight troll pages where they've posted something about you, and now they're like contacting everyone and trying to play you. Like I've had that happen several times, and it's just like, who has that much time
and
to
then
hate
they come
me that
back
much?
And they come back and you block one and then you get one deleted and they come back
multiply.
Like what? Like how many emails do you have at this point? Because I am tired.
Right, tired of you. It's crazy.
Like I'm literally tired. Like like battle rap supporters, they just don't know when to stop. Sometimes
I think that's the fans. The supporters are good. The supporters are going to follow you everywhere. The fans are the ones that's fickle to me. Like the people that really, really rock with us, I call them supporters. The fans will be like, we'll love you today. And then if you fuck up tomorrow, they tearing you down with the rest of the people. Right. But your supporters is going to be like, you know what? Yeah, it's all right. Dust yourself off. Try again. You so good. Like they will uplift you. But them fans will dog you down. Dog you down.
And you look like shit in your battle.
Right.
Like, okay, what about it? You still listening?
Right. Or they'll come to your page to be like, all right, when I battled Suge, I've had several people come on my page like, oh, Suge beat you, so go to his fucking page, bitch. What you over here for? If you ain't coming over here to uplift me, go tell him. How he gonna get the
exactly?
Why you over here? Like it's so weird. It's just like, I don't understand you. I really don't.
Yeah, like I know y'all gotta have like tough skin to be in the limelight for battle rap, because people say
you do. People take it too far sometimes.
You do, but
during battles, I don't care. You know what I mean? During the battle, I don't really care. Like Phara has her rules, but I'm different. Like I don't care. I really don't care what you say during the battle. It's after the battle. Like if you keep dragging it, then that's when I got a problem with you. But during the battle, you can say whatever you want. It's entertainment to me, you know?
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Phara?
I was gonna say, but then sometimes being a battle rapper like spills over. Like sometimes you just find yourself at home, like in real life, and you just turn that switch on. Like something could just be happening, and then you just be battle rapper and not your normal self, and you just be wanting to curse somebody out real quick. Like
this is
so
true.
You be writing rounds when you want to curse somebody out.
Like what the hell? Like yeah. So being a battle rapper is a lot. It's a lot. It comes with a lot. It definitely comes with a lot.
Y'all been doing it for like 10 plus years, so it's like y'all still here doing it.
Would you say it's hard to like, I guess, based off of everything that you just shared with us, would you say that it's hard to find peace, or that you have to make a conscious effort to have peace in your life?
Yeah. You definitely have to make a conscious effort to separate the two, because if you don't, you'll find yourself consumed by it 24/7. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just have to unattach yourself to it. Like, all right, I'm not going to post on social media. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that, because that's going to bring you right back into it. Like you have to make time. Like we both have 3 kids, you know, we both have significant others. So it has to be a time where you unplug, you know, and then even still, you might run out and see somebody that brings you right back to it. You know what I mean? Like, so you got to think about it when you're ready to go outside. Like I can't just throw on, well, I can, but every time I throw on just anything, I go outside and somebody be like, oh my God, it's you. And then I'll just be like, oh, why is today that I have on 8 hats? I didn't draw on my eyebrows. Like, I don't understand. What do you need from me today? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I try to be on my best every time because I hate it. But
not me.
Like Phara said, she don't give a fuck.
That's me.
She don't not me. Take me as I am.
Yeah, she be like, yeah, what happened?
You want this picture or not?
Like I'm here.
Like, do you want the picture? Bleach hoodie and everything. Do you want the picture or not? Because I don't know when you're gonna ever see me again, and the next time you see me, I still might not be dressed. Take me as I am, because God said that even when you go to church, come as you are. Here I am.
You're so stupid.
What's your sign? I have to ask. What's your sign?
She's an Aries.
I'm an Aries.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I can feel it. I love astrology, so I was like, let me figure it out.
Yeah, you gotta listen, and I get that. Like, it wasn't until like meeting Shooney, it was like, you know, like I come to events like whatever, like whatever mood I'm in, that's what you're gonna get. Yes. Like I'm not getting dressed.
But I had to tell her, like, you the people's champ, man. Like you one of the sexiest bitches in battle rap. Like if you don't take them damn sweats off.
It wasn't until we did the 2 and 2, and I was like, she was like, "What are we gonna wear?" I'm like, "I'm wearing a sweatsuit."
And I'm like, no, you're not.
Like, no, you're not.
Absolutely not.
No, I was like, yes, I am. No, she was like, no, you're not. And she was like, you need to go buy some clothes. And I'm like, I went out and I bought some pants and the shirt. Now that I look back at that outfit was really bad.
No, I liked it. At the time, it was cute.
It wasn't bad.
And I was like,
really cute.
It was fire.
She was like, oh my God, you look so nice. I was so uncomfortable.
No, at that time it was really
like
cute.
You was too girly or what was it?
Yeah, like
she felt too girly.
Yeah, I'm really not well now I tend to get dressed, but back
so
then
her thing was like, okay, if I wear tight jeans, then I'm gonna wear a baggy shirt. If my shirt is a little fitted, then the pants are gonna be back. Like you'll never catch her in a full body. All right, let me show off this body. You know what I'm saying? Like the first time that I really noticed her body and seen her body, I'm like, yo, you're bugging. Like you have a fat ass. You got the perfect size titties for no bra. You don't got a stomach. You know what I mean? Your hair is always fire. You got these big lips that guys fetish over. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing right now? Why are you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not a fucking boy. Let's go out here and, get to it. And I'm telling you, as soon as that battle dropped, everybody seen exactly what I was talking about. I'm like, I told you. You're fucking fire.
That was the first 2 battles. Like, I want to get into how's y'all friendship start? Like, tell her story.
On the train.
We have totally different stories. I swear to God.
But it didn't start on the train when we was coming back to the battle.
Yeah.
All right. So what's different?
This is after y'all battled. For the people who don't know, y'all had battled.
Yes, this was after our battle. We didn't really have beef during our battle, but it just seemed like it, and it kind of just the tension was weird. And then we seen each other at an event, and we was both going the same way. And you know, we sat next to each other and we started talking. You know, and our lives was super similar. Like, okay, you got this many kids, where's your baby father, you know, where'd you grow up at, those type of things. And we just started talking. And then, you know, we exchanged numbers, and it was like, did we just become best friends? Yep. And it was it. We called each other every single day and stayed on the phone. What's your story if it's different from mine?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. What's the...
No.
I was going to ask Phara.
No, that is the story. That's the story. That is the story.
Because I was about to say, bitch, what happened that was different?
Because
like,
you know, I always
the other stories I lie on. That one
I always put like the night we battled before, you know what I mean? Like everything, and then I go into
it wasn't that though. When we battled, we knew each other, but it was just like hi and bye. And they gassed that up. You know what I'm saying? And then when we really opened up and started speaking to each other, like we told each other secrets on that train, and we only was friends like 10 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was just from then, like we really, really clicked. And from then, once we exchanged numbers, it was always, it's the same thing we do now. You all good? You made it home? You know what I mean? Like, well, and I don't know. It just was like, I guess she's non-sexual, you know, but I guess you call her my soulmate. Like we were supposed to be together on that train. You know, don't tell nobody I said it.
That's a real thing.
She's really like my husband.
So like with the 2-on-2 situation, y'all battled Tori and Don, and then y'all battled also on Street Hymns. Battle, you know, double impact coming up, obviously, you know, with URL. But are there any 2-on-2 teams y'all see yourself taking in the future? Like you got, you know, Hustle and you got the Bardashians.
Like these forced 2-on-2s, like
right. I wanted it to be something natural, you know, like people that's really friends, not just like put my name in a hat.
Card was kind of forced. This URL card, this double impact card.
To be honest, I don't hate the card. I think they tried to switch it up and mix people. I don't know if I would call it forced, but these were teams that I didn't expect, but I don't hate them, to be honest.
I feel like it's going to be something. I feel like those teams have something. Like it's going to be something amazing about each team if they don't fuck up.
Right. Right.
But I think like putting some of the teams that they put together actually are pretty dope.
Yeah.
You wouldn't suspect it, but they pretty dope.
Right.
So any of the teams that are like people that you know are genuinely friends, which I think them, like NWX or like Rock.
We was always said that, and we would we would do NWX. Not the mixed matches, but the DNA K-Shine version would be good. Who else? That would be dope. Gun titles, but I don't want to be no body bitch in none of those rounds. I don't want none of that. I don't need that right there. That was a lot.
What about the Bardashians?
The Bardashians, you said?
Yeah, I would.
I guess
if it's Jazz and Official, that to me that's the Bardashians for 2-on-2. Like I know they can substitute Casey in for either one of them, but I wouldn't consider that the Bardashians.
I don't know. That would have been like substituting Casey is like throwing chess in there with Rock.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So what
that makes sense.
I want to ask y'all, what do y'all feel about like stuff like that happens? Like when, like, okay, we see Rock is with gun titles, but now he's with Easy. Would y'all feel comfortable, you know, stepping out of Shooneral? Because I mean, I only see y'all, you know.
I only did with Fetty.
But that's your husband. So
but right. I don't know. I can't say never, but I would warn people when they do ask me, I always be like, well, if you want to die, that's cool because Phara's going to kill you. So if you feel like you want to put your life in danger asking me to be your partner, that's fine. But if I would really, I don't know. I don't think I really would.
And people ask though, like, I don't know if they think the chemistry will be the same, but a lot of people ask, and it's just like,
nah.
Yeah,
okay,
like
whatever.
you kind of right. You entertain it, but I don't know if either one of us would ever really do it. I mean, if the money's right, yeah, but I don't know. I think I would probably be like, ugh, after I sign on.
I honestly don't have time for nobody else's attitude, and
that's why I'm saying I would be like,
it.
ugh, yeah, because
even when we write together, it's like change that, because I cannot say that how you're gonna say it. And she'll be like, no, I'm not changing it. You gotta say it like this. This is the way it needs to be
but
said.
She do that to me too. And
I'll end up saying it totally
like,
different anyway.
Why is there so many words in this line right here? She's like, no, because I have to say it like that. And I'm just like, but why? You could just take this out. And then we'll stop, and it'll be like a half an hour of us not speaking to each other. And then we'll make eye contact and be like, can we just get back into this? And then we'll go back into it or whatever. But I don't know if anybody could deal with that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not easy. It's really not easy to push yourself through when you feel like not pushing no more. Or, all right, this bitch done got an attitude with me 3 times already. I'm done. I want to go to bed. You know what I mean? But then you make your way through it. And I think it's because we are real friends where we know, you know what I mean? That battle rap and reality part comes back.
Y'all know how to separate the two.
Right.
Right.
I was going to say, it really sounds like it enhances everything for you guys, you know?
Well, for us, yeah, but that's why we're saying if somebody else was to join the equation, it might not be that way. You know what I mean? Like they see it on camera and they might feel like, oh, I could do that, but you probably not gonna have the same chemistry. You know what I mean? Like it may not come off like that, you know?
Right. That makes sense.
I mean, because the only person I've seen like have great chemistry, like, I mean, me personally was when Rock and Chess battle. Like I didn't, and for them to do it under 2 weeks, which I was impressed with.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
like they did really good. They did good.
Yeah.
But just to move
and then before you go on, I just had a question too, just because you guys kind of got into the process of like writing the raps. So do you think more so like the confidence and delivery is more important than like the penmanship, or like what do you like? How would you weigh the two whenever you're writing?
We definitely would have different perspectives.
Yeah, you could go first.
I'm more of a performance over penmanship type person.
Okay.
I don't really care for the structuring of the round and the writing punches and then writing around it so it all makes sense. Listen, take what you're getting and then add this performance right here, and then you have amazing. Like I don't have the extra, like whatever's coming. Like I could be talking about flowers in the first 4 bars, and then we going straight into shooting your grandmother. That's it. However you want to put it together, we can try and figure out how you want to make it make sense, because the flowers came before your grandmother. Boom. Now you don't have to buy flowers for her funeral. I don't know, but that's how it's going to go down. And there's no meaning by, listen, just let's go. I'm writing however it comes to my mind. That's what I'm writing down, and I'm not structuring it, and I'm not putting it together.
Okay.
Well, there you go. And I'm the opposite. So I'm gonna start writing my stuff, and then I'm gonna pull it apart and try to structure it the best way I can. Where I'll write something and I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna use this for the first verse. Or then if I have a bar that goes with something else, I'll be like, oh yeah, let me pull this and put it in the third, and try to layer it a certain way. And I wasn't always like that, but I realized that for me, when I write it to like some sort of melody or to I guess a connection with words, I can remember my bars a little bit better, where it kind of, it flows and makes sense for me, where I'm not just throwing stuff around. It seemed to be a lot better for me. And then I'll think about like the performance and stuff like that. But I definitely have to structure my rounds before I do anything.
Nope. The first thing I'm doing is worrying about what my hair is going to look like and my outfit.
I used to be like that though.
And then we get into these bars, because if I don't have the outfit and the hair idea, I don't know what y'all finna get, but it won't be good.
I need to get back into that, because then I had that wig failure at the old rap battle. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to start thinking.
You won the battle though. So
yeah, but you know what she do? You know what she do? Because she go out and she go buy things, and then she tell me after, like, oh, I just brought X, Y, and Z. What do you think it looks like? She don't say nothing. She goes, oh, I brought a wig.
You're right.
Okay, Shooney, where did you get the wig from?
I bought that wig from there. You're right. I shouldn't have. That's not.
And I go, why would you buy that? Oh, because it looked nice.
What I gave you.
On the mannequin head.
she still got one of my gray wigs that look nice on the mannequin head that I dropped off, and I never went back and got it. I mean, sometimes I put thought into it and it goes a little further, because I did have a Caesar that time. I didn't have to, you know what I'm saying, buy that wig. And she told me that, and I felt like I wanted to do it, and you know, epic fail.
Yeah. I mean, you won the battle. Y'all both won the battle, so that's all that.
I just got to get back into, you know, thinking about my outfits and my hair. So this very next battle that I have, I'm gonna come correct. Except for I'm gonna have a little extra body weight on me, so I'm gonna be the fat widow instead of the black widow. But y'all'll be good. Y'all'll be good. Oh. Y'all'll be good. Y'all'll be good.
Well, you're gonna be bomb regardless. That's all that matters. That's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So I want to give y'all a list. Y'all can. It's no particular order. Y'all got to put this list in, but. First, who are your top female MCs, and then who are your top female battle rappers?
Oh, top female MCs.
Do you see Phara face? Right?
Yeah,
I know. I felt that.
My top female MCs. Kim is up there. Of course, I like Foxy. I like Nicki stuff, but I wouldn't say like I'm a diehard Nicki fan. I wouldn't say that. MC Light. Who else do I listen to a lot? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Nobody really asks us this question. Top female artist. Go ahead, Phara. You could go with your top female artist.
Listen, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
She don't listen to nobody.
None.
It's all on your face.
It was all on your face.
None. I mean, like you, like okay, like you gotta say, like Kim is like,
she's a lot of people.
And then Nicki has a lot of, you know, songs that you could bop to. Like her catalog is amazing. But other than that, you know, like I'm not gonna sit here and go, you know, Queen Latifah was the bomb. Like I don't MC Light. Lady, I don't know. Listen, that's it. That's all I got.
I thought you was about to say Lady. I thought you was about to say Lady Luck.
Lady who?
I thought she said Lady, and I thought she was about to say Lady Luck.
I mean, like, she's a battle rap legend, but music-wise, I don't know.
Yeah, I like it. But all right, so
okay, open it.
So what about I want you to say top 5. Who's on your Mount Rushmore for a female battle rap? I mean, I know y'all two on my Mount Rushmore, but
it's only 4 people up there, so I just gotta say the people I like, because I can't. Right, Mount Rushmore's 4. I can't. Yeah, I don't know. But of course, Phara.
We can make it 5 since it's
not just because she's my friend or whatever, but she's one of my favorites.
Say again. I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Phara.
Me.
Oh yeah, you have on too, Phara.
Yeah, Hustle's up there. Jazz will be up there.
That's
E-Heart is
you
good.
Cannot
and
put
then
no more people up there.
I can, because I'm not doing the Mount Rushmore. I'm just telling you the people that I like a lot. But I feel like, you know, who should be on people's Mount Rushmore and don't really be up there is 2 people. It's QB and Sarah Connor.
I was definitely
Sarah Connor her flowers, but she, you know what I'm saying? Even somebody like Gaddis too, like you know what I mean, like a lot of people, to be honest, when people had that whole conversation of what a legend is and what a legend isn't, it don't have nothing to do with killing people and having bodies and shit like that. It has nothing to do with that. It just has and something to do with your popularity and your impact alone. So for all intents and purposes, a lot of people can be considered legends because what we're doing is legendary shit, you know what I'm saying? Like for them to even try to say that Phara wasn't a legend, I was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I had talk Olivia Pope.
Yeah, I had to check.
I'm just saying.
On that. I had to check on that because that wasn't. I ain't feel that.
Because although I be like, you know, maybe I'm not legendary for like bars and battling people, y'all know I'm legendary for bringing the female to female battle rap because bitches was looking a fucking mess. You understand what I'm saying? Looking like whole men. And it's like, if we're the female league, why do y'all look like that? Like, I get it. Some of y'all, you know, this is how you dress and you feel comfortable. But a lot of y'all are just not putting any effort into anything that you look like. You just rolling out of bed and coming to the battles.
It's like
no, that's yeah. Like you wildin'. You so stupid. But it's you can't nah. We gotta bring this, you know what I'm saying? Bring some sex appeal. Be marketable. This is so I would consider myself a legend in that, right? And that's why I be saying, like, a lot of people, when you think about it, they've done something that has changed the trajectory of battle rap. And it's not just, oh, I got 5 bodies. Oh, I get 5 million views. So
yeah, that
so what? You know? So yeah, those are my
I felt like with that whole conversation, I felt like Mav was just Mav. I like Mav as a battle rapper, but I think he just personally, like, he just hateful.
Yeah, as a person, he's a hater. Yeah. As a person, he's a hater. Who your top 5 or your Mount Rushmore, Phara?
Now you know damn well.
I can feel it. It's all on your face.
You ain't got one? Nobody?
Nope.
All right, so when shout out to OTFMZ. So when they
all right, so I'm gonna take her out of mine then because she didn't even put me in hers. Like, she's done. No, I'm done.
I don't have a Mount Rushmore. It's just a it's only 2 people, just me and Shooney, and that's it.
That's it. Against
I can respect
the world.
that.
Period. Mm-hmm.
I can respect that. That's
period.
I mean, it's a lot of dope females in battle rap. Like, all right, let me stop playing because you know that's why they be mad at me all the time now. But I would say definitely Hustle, Heart, Shayna.
Yeah, I think Shayna needs to get mentioned more too.
Yeah, Gaddis. QB definitely paved the way for a lot of stuff.
That's
it.
I was about to say, I think it's a good lineup.
I would throw a fish on there if I would.
Well, that's what you would do. You asked us.
Yeah, that's y'all fair trying to get me together. All right, you got it. I'll let you have it. You got it.
That's what you would do.
That's what I would do. I mean, it's me personally, but I'm not putting it for y'all too, but that's me personally.
You know, right. I have a question. So I know we were just talking about, like, you know, bringing the feminine, you know, to the battle rapping game and just like rap period. Would you say that there's like a clear and distinct difference between men and women in battle rap? Like, what would that be?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, they have penises and we have vaginas.
You're so stupid. Shut up.
Well,
the league, there's a difference in the leagues too. Like the male battle rap gets more attention than the female battle rap when it comes to like the top leagues, like them having URL and us having Queen of the Ring. Now, when Queen of the Ring first started, there was a version of King of the Ring and they were before us, and we kind of just booted that out of here and nobody ever heard of King of the Ring ever again. So we can say, you know, we're bigger than them in that, right? But when you think of the top actual leagues, URL is bigger than Queen of the Ring. And then them now being under that umbrella and them working together, you can see the difference a little bit more, where you kind of only seeing the girls when they're doing a male versus female card. You're not really seeing the girls on a regular card on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? So you can see that difference. And the men get paid more for whatever reason. More. You know, when they, I don't think that they should. That's the world. You know what I mean? Like, we would be trying to change a whole bunch of shit because it's not equal anywhere. You know what I mean? Not in the workplace, nowhere. You know, which I don't think it should be like that. But we would be fighting a hell of a battle, you know, to try to be like, oh, we should be making 20,000 like Lux or whoever, you know.
Yeah.
What was you gonna say, Phara?
Nothing.
Such a
all right. All right. Well, before I get into that, any solo battles y'all would take? I know, Shooney, you was on Twitter the other day and I screened who you would take.
Yeah.
Out of all those people, who would you be most motivated to, like, not saying that you wouldn't be motivated, but like not battle anyone, but who would be the one?
Who would I want first? I would want Casey first, just because she's like a gnat buzzing in my ear. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just want to finally sit her down. She deserves the attention and the accolades, but you got to battle people that's, you know what I'm saying, that's up there before anything. People that have been around, you know what I mean, longer to really get your stripes. Like, I'm not going to say that she's not, because she's been in it long enough for people to not consider her new, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta battle a couple of more heavy hitters to really be like, you a vet, really, you top tier. Because she don't have that many big battles. Like, she got Phara, and then what is the other big names that she got?
Bonnie, maybe.
Okay, Bonnie.
I mean, if you want to consider Bonnie. But
I mean, Bonnie's a big name, you know what I'm saying? But
I mean, but that battle wasn't.
That battle was mediocre.
Yeah.
Right. But as far as the people that's been in it a long time, like the Shaynas, Phara, me, Jazz, Official, like what names like that do she got? And I don't even know if Official is one of them too. She's not one of those, you know.
Yeah.
E Heart is one of those that been around. Norma is one of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what of those does she have?
I would have rather her
really
battle Official and
only
Jazz.
Phara.
I would have rather her battle Jazz and Official before she joined Barbaz.
Yeah.
Right. That takes
I didn't understand
really good battles
that, but
yeah.
To each its own.
But
right.
I know people want you to battle Vixen, but I know you already battled her.
Yeah, we already battled. I would do a rematch.
Fair body Vixen, like, that's a whole nother.
Listen, let me tell you something right now. Ain't nobody getting no rematch. If I whipped your ass, that's it.
That's it.
You stupid. But see, I mean, I won the round that we got, but we don't have nothing but a round and a half. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, if we do it, I'm going to make sure that niggas know, this is a rematch. Like, this is not the first time me seeing her. And I'm going to make sure that they know exactly what happened.
And she
ran
cried.
off the stage. Yeah, right. She ran off the stage in tears. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not going to change that narrative for anybody or for anything. You understand what I'm saying? It is what it is. And that's not a diss to her or anything, but you know, whatever she had going on back then was what she had going on back then. And that may not affect what's happening now, but we ain't gonna paint the picture like we never met before. You know what I'm saying?
Would you do a 3-round battle at 40? Because y'all just did it 1 round. Would you do a 3-round?
I think that deserves a 3-round. If it were, you know, on Queen of the Ring, I would definitely think that deserves a 3-round. I won that battle as well, but I do think it deserves a 3-round. So yeah. And the only other rematch that I would do would be Suge, because but I would want it to be the same exact material. Like, I don't want to write nothing new. Like, nah, you gonna hear this out nice and smooth right here because I fucked up. Yeah. Let me get this out right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one thing that still haunts me at night. Like, fuck, could have been so much better.
Yeah, fair. What about you? I know you don't really be here. I mean, it is what it is with you. I know it's like
that bitch don't got no hit list.
I don't be caring about these hoes.
Yeah, because what's her name talking crazy? I just want you to get her out of here. Go, she talking crazy.
Oh, that's the problem. I don't got time. You gotta let them talk to themselves. I'm not here to make nobody else's careers no more.
She
I'm not here
blocked mostly everybody.
Yeah, she blocked me.
Shit. I think I'm blocked too, but I never cared enough to check. But I think I'm blocked too, because I don't see her tweets anymore.
But I'm not.
And I could give a fuck.
I'm not interested in making no more careers, helping nobody make their name a household name. I'm not helping none of these hoes.
You know what? I said this like the other day when somebody was asking. It's not gonna be what niggas is gonna think it's gonna be, because she be, you know, doing the thought bars and shit like that. But who the fuck created it and made it cool to be fucking battle rappers? Myself and Phara. So what you gonna talk to either one of us? You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Like,
what you gonna talk to either one of us? Like, yeah, and then she's gonna be out there like, oh, I suck dick so heavenly. Okay, but you're not married, so how heavenly do you think my head is? You cannot come at me with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. Like, you wildin'.
In
like,
the name of the
asking for it at that point. Like,
the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, girl.
You feel me? Like, what else can you do? Like, because bar wise, when you regular rapping, you can't fucking beat me. So if you thought you was gonna take the whole angle, bitch, my bachelorette cake said wholeness deleted. Who are you talking to? Like, I've been there, done that, bro.
It's
like,
for me.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could spin the block and tell you my hotels. Like, do I have to really get on my Jasmine Sullivan shit and tell you the hotels? Like, stop it.
You don't need to hear
People
that.
just be asking for it, okay?
You feel me? Like, so I just feel like, all right, y'all got to pipe down. Like, I get the comparisons, but you can't talk that shit to Phara. Like, you're never going to be able to do that. Like, oh, I'm the reason for the brotherhood. No,
you're not.
Phara's the reason for the brotherhood. Like, let's
I created.
Y'all only got to explain. I mean, real fans.
I'm the fucking CEO.
You feel me?
COO. Like, the motherfucker. Like, I made it. All right.
Yeah.
And like,
wake up.
Shooney, you had said some battles you would want to rematch. Is there one battle, Shooney?
Wait,
you said
like this. Hold on 1 second. Gotta do the transformation of the baby. Oh,
no, you good.
My arm. Ugh. Okay, good.
You said is the one battle you would rematch it should. Is there one battle that you would like? Is one like any battle of yours that you would rematch that you would take again?
That would be it. That, and then like I said, I would do the Vixen just because we didn't finish the battle, but anything that was already done, no, I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people keep saying, oh, asking me about me and Official, and they've asked several times like about me and QB, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, I did those already. So if y'all not going to watch, I don't know what to tell you. And then somebody asked me, said recently, like, oh, you should battle Phara. And I'm like, bro, we battled in 2011. Like, y'all should do it again. Years have passed. No, first of all, we're not going to do it because we're best friends and we don't want to do it. And it would be stupid. And we would end up writing next to each other anyway. Like, if y'all would hate it.
So it would be all
jokes.
It would be like a certain drug situation.
Yeah, it would be all jokes. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be enjoyable. And I'm like, you have YouTube. Just go search the battle and watch it and pretend it was today. Like, no, I'm not doing that. That's dumb.
Fair. Any rematch you would say?
Any who?
Any rematch.
Any rematch you would say?
I probably would do my Couture battle 3 rounds.
I feel like you beat her off that 1 round. But that's just,
that was the Snoop thing, right?
Yeah. People keep asking
that could have
for
been,
it.
That would have been much bigger.
Yeah, I would definitely do it again. Who else would I rematch?
I think that's it.
Yeah, honestly, I really don't. I feel like all the battles that I had and whatever outcome happened, I feel like they happened for a reason, and why change?
Yeah.
You know, history. It is what it is.
Yeah. I think just the Couture one deserves 3 rounds just because of who you are, who she is. You know what I'm saying? And that it didn't happen at home. But other than that, I don't see no reason for you to rematch anybody else.
Yeah, I remember I heard you say in the past K Profit, but I mean K Profit really don't battle no more.
Oh, I know. I say that that's my only real loss.
Yeah.
I ain't rematching her either.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that. Because I ain't really want to see it the first time around.
Yeah. I mean, this time around, I will definitely kick her ass. But
yeah, I didn't want to see it the first time around. But so yeah, we could forget about that. It was like, what? There's such a contrast. Like, excuse me, she's battling who?
Right.
Crazy.
How has Corona affected? Like, has Corona affected y'all like creatively, like creative wise, like with just writing or you just not been like being in
not mine, because I don't be writing. No, I'm not one. See, I say it all the time. Like, I'm not like the rest of the female battle rappers or the majority of them. I do not write battle rap bars unless I'm about to have a battle, and even then it takes me a very long time to come up with material to write for a battle. Like, I literally have to be in.
And she has to have a perm. Yeah, she has to have a perm too.
Yeah, I say that to myself all the.
Yeah, that's exclusive for you guys. She has to have a perm before she writes.
Say that. I definitely do. I say that all the time to myself, and I go, I cannot write. I need a perm, and then Shooney goes, You haven't had a perm in how long? Like, you don't need a perm. Go wash your hair.
That's like saying you're natural. You've been natural for years.
She's like, what do you talking about? She's like, what do you mean you need a perm? You haven't had a perm in how long? Go wash your hair. Go wash your hair.
Y'all want to hear a funny story about a perm? Let me tell y'all, right?
She's about she's about to lie to y'all.
I'm
so
not.
y'all have to listen. She's about to lie.
How do you know? Because I didn't even.
Because I know you about to tell that story. Go ahead.
Tell my story. All right. I'm gonna tell you the dead honest truth, right? So we was about to go to. Hey, I'm doing something. Skedaddle. Yeah, but you can't talk while I'm doing what I'm doing. So get up out of here. Okay. Yes. Sorry.
No, you good. That's me with my daughter.
We was about to go to Chicago, right? And so I may or may have not had just got my hair colored, not too long before we was going to Chicago. But I didn't get to do my hair appointment. So I was like, you know what? I need my hair to lay down. And when I don't have a perm, it's curly and wavy and stuff like that. So I was like, hey, Phara, you think you could do my perm? And she was like, yeah, I could do your perm. And my hair had like a little length on it or whatever the case may be. Now, why she never asked me if I had a color in my hair, I don't know. Because I think like professional people are supposed to ask you that. You know what I'm saying? And she goes and she puts the perm in and she's washing my hair. She's like, oh my God, your hair is coming out. And all of a sudden, all my luscious locks was in the drain. And I was fucked up. I had to go to Chicago and pieces of my hair was short and little pieces was a little bit long. And I tried to slick it and brush it down.
You're going to sit here and lie to these people.
What I lied about?
So let me tell you, right? I'm in the house. We getting ready to go to Chicago, right? So she comes in the house. Mind you, first of all, she has a whole key. She comes in the house and she goes, oh, I didn't get my hair appointment. What am I going to do with my hair? Yada, 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 right? I got a perm. Can you put the perm in my hair? Sure, bitch. I'll put the perm in your hair. Right? Now.
The same story.
Shooney, did you just get your hair colored?
You never asked me that.
A few weeks ago.
You never had asked me that.
A few weeks ago. Weeks ago, we put the damn perm in her hair. We washing it. I said, bitch, you did not get your hair colored a few weeks ago. She said, yeah, like a week ago. Girl, the hair was coming out. Like it was coming out. And then she's going to go and tell her beautician, right? That I am the reason why her hair fell out. When it's all her fault. She did not
to this day,
she had just colored her hair.
To this day, every time he sees her, speaks to her, anything, he'd be like, hey, Phara, yeah, she the one that messed up all your hair. That's how I seen it. I felt like she should have asked, was it a week or was it weeks?
Crazy.
Because then I still would have had my hair. But
I mean, y'all feel bad for that though. So that's crazy.
Yeah. No, we always remain friends through everything, even the time she drunk my Pepsi.
It's a little
that was rough.
So that was rough. She always lying.
That was a rough time. That was a rough time for us. Was it not a rough time for us?
She's such a lie. We went to Houston, right?
Mm-hmm.
We went to Houston for a battle, right? So Houston is hot. So we had just came from an event. So now, they driving around. We like, oh, what we gonna eat? We hungry. Like, what we gonna go eat? So we stopped at Grand Lux or something like that. Mm-hmm. And so we sitting outside waiting. And we thirsty, a little parched or whatever, but nobody want to go get nothing to drink. So I'm like, I asked Kia, one of our friends or whatever, I'm like, so who's gonna go to the store or whatever? So they like, we going to the store, we'll go get it. So I'm like, yeah, okay, get a water and a Pepsi, right?
Okay, I was about to say you ordered your own beverage, a water.
I said a water and a Pepsi, right?
So who's the Pepsi for? The Pepsi was for you.
The Pepsi was mine.
The Pepsi and the water was for us. Period.
No. The Pepsi was for me. The water was for her.
They go get it and they bring it back.
Oh, goodness.
They give me the bag. So I opened
to distribute my beverage.
So we're sitting like on this thing, like, so it's like I'm all the way at the end of the right, she's all the way at the beginning of the left. So it's like 3 people in between us. So I take the Pepsi out the bag and I seen her head go like this.
Yo, when I heard her cracking,
I opened the Pepsi and she looked.
I said,
she said,
Betrayal.
And I took a sip of the Pepsi, and then I went to go pass it to her.
And
She
she
was
took
like,
the sip so slow, like it went to her lips. It was like 50 seconds getting to her lips. Then I seen it go down her throat, and the bottle was glistening in sweat. And I'm like, wow, this is how she decides to end our friendship. All we've been through, we gotta end it over
a Pepsi.
Right.
so I went to
By
give
the
her the
time it came
Pepsi,
to me, I didn't want
and
it.
she was like, I don't want it. And I was like, you really about to be upset over some fucking Pepsi? She was like, I don't want the Pepsi. She left my fucking Pepsi sitting on the little thing.
Oh no, not even a sip.
Yeah.
Nope. You can't take the first sip.
I think that first shit hit different though.
I called
She
her Alexis
left the
all
Pepsi.
night. I went and I called her Alexis all night.
We
Like,
got
nope.
inside the restaurant, so we talking, everybody talking, everybody. Mind you, she didn't even sit next to me or nothing, right? So usually when we out of town and we go out and eat and stuff, she always like she'll look at the menu because I'm the type of person. It has to have pictures, right?
Yeah.
See the food,
Right.
so I can order something. So if we go out of town and she look at a menu, she'll be like, and then she'll just order something off the menu for me. So she looks at the menu. And
I didn't even ask her what she was eating.
She ordered her own food, right? So I'm looking at this bitch like,
you're not gonna order my meal.
So you not gonna order me nothing. So she's like, so she's like,
Alexis, I will not be ordering for her.
Yeah, she tell the waitress, she was like, oh, she's gonna order for her spouse. So I look at this bitch again, like, you serious? Yeah. So I order my food or whatever. Now, mind you, this girl is so mad, right? She orders something off the menu. She don't even eat for real because she's so mad. She don't even eat the damn food, right? So I'm so mad. Eat my food. So they start asking mad questions, and they was like, something about an Aries. And
about Aries.
Like, she said Alexis is an Aries.
I was like, they're inconsiderate, they're jealous, they're rude, they have no respect for their friends and their property. I read Aries to the filth, but I was really talking about her. I was so mad. And then we looked at each other.
She was even more mad because the restaurant ain't had no Pepsi. They only had Coke.
Of course.
Oh, that's why I was going to ask. I was like, the restaurant had Pepsi.
So she was like, she looked at it. She was like, they was like, oh, we don't have no Pepsi. We have Coke. We have orange. And she looked, she was like,
I'm telling y'all, I had cried in my body.
So
I was ready
mad
to cry
at me.
so bad. And then, but we made it past that night. I think we looked at each other and bust out laughing or something. And then we went to take pictures in the bathroom and we was good. But to this day, that story still hurts my heart.
Did you end up getting another Pepsi that night?
I did not. No, I did not. But then the very next time we went somewhere, this was her apology. She came with a full Pepsi and she was like, here. So I knew she was sorry.
It's the growth for me.
Yeah, it was. I knew she was sorry. At the moment, she could have done more in Houston, but she made it right the following time.
Like, what advice would y'all give to somebody that's like a young woman or young lady that's looking up to y'all, like that wants to battle rap?
In battle rap? Nothing. Yeah, like, no, I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't know. I guess just have tough skin and always be prepared for anything, because anything, and I mean anything, can happen.
What about you?
I would say, whatever you do, just stay true to yourself, who you are as an individual. Like, because a lot of people in battle rap, they're characters, right? It's not who they are on the outside. They create a facade and a character to become a battle rapper. I would say don't do that. The more genuine you are as a person, it'll come through in your personality as a battle rapper, and that's what makes people love you more. Because
you ain't never got to lie.
Right. I'm always, whatever's on my mind, I'm gonna say it. I don't know how you gonna take it or whatever the case may be. Sometimes I don't have no filter, and it's okay. Yeah. Because personality, sometimes, bitch.
No, all times, bitch. You never have
well, but I would say for them to be just be true to who they are, and don't let nobody try to change them or tell them they have to be X, Y, and Z just to be a battle rapper. Because you don't.
Facts.
Oh yeah, go ahead. No, I thought you were about to ask a question. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. I was gonna ask let me rewind that. What are the next steps in your career, or what would you like to pursue next? Like, as far as like, your journey goes.
I want to be a stripper, but
I support you. I support you. Come on. Let me stop.
For me, I would want to be. Can you stop? Because I've asked you like 5 times. Can you stop, please? I want to go back into doing the radio stuff, like the on-air personality. That's like my end game for me in the industry. And then just like getting my businesses off the ground. I always have like such great ideas, and then I'm such a big procrastinator that I'll talk myself out of it, or I'll just never get around to doing it. So I just feel like this year I need to make the most of everything. And I know you kind of asked about like COVID, how certain things have changed, but it's made me feel like I gotta make money and I gotta have other avenues. You know what I mean? You definitely gotta have like a whole bunch of revenue streams to really stay afloat during this whole thing, So I've been trying to just put my best foot forward to get everything that's coming to me this year. So that's really what's next for me, whether it's, battle rap or my show on Caffeine, getting these businesses off the ground, whatever it is, I need to kind of make sure that my name and my money is out there.
No, facts. And y'all had a show on 50, right?
We did, but the travel was too much. And then Phara went back to school, and the times we weren't able to do everything because I was coming all the way from Connecticut, then driving through New York, and then all of us going to Brooklyn, And then school is really important. She went back to school and stuff, and we couldn't get the schedules right. And then for a time, Hustle had moved out of New York. I think she's still not in New York. So it just didn't work out. But it was a really good show.
Nah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You about to graduate, right?
Yes, I am. I graduate this year in October, and I'm super excited about it. It's definitely been an extremely long journey. Definitely sleepless nights, moments where I felt like I couldn't make it. I just wanted to stop going to school, things like that. Being pregnant, and even though it's remote, it's still a lot. You're pregnant, you're tired, you have so many different emotions up and down. So it's definitely been an extremely long journey, and I am super excited for it to be over. And whether it's a virtual graduation or a real one, just to be able to do it and have my sons there and accomplish something that's been in the making of for a very, very long time. So I'm definitely excited about that. And then actually being in the field and doing what I want to do, as far as being a mortician and stuff. So I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
And
shout out to you, because I don't know, I couldn't do that, but shout out to you.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready for it. Like it's different. A lot of people, they ask like, why would you pick that profession? Like, why would you wanna, go to school to deal with dead bodies? I remember when I told Shooney, and she was like, what?
Yeah, I didn't know where it came from, because I didn't even know that was one of her interests, and I'm just like, I don't know you anymore.
I was like, studying. I'm studying for a test, and
I remember I helped you.
And I was studying for a test, and it was like the name of a coffin, like a coffin back in the days. I think it was like a esophagus or something. And she was like, I was like, how am I supposed to remember these things? She was like, just think about your throat. And if something gets stuck in there, you're not going to be able to use your side. I'm like, bitch, it's not a esophagus.
But you never forgot the name of the coffin.
That's not what it is, you know? So she's definitely.
You still remember the name of it though, because I made that special.
Definitely. But it's definitely I'm definitely excited about it. Graduating. I have a few things I'm putting together, like, you know, a kid's clothing line or whatever, which is extremely hard to do, as well as, you know, starting like a little boutique online. So it's a lot of things I'm working on. And, you know, still trying to do hair and come up with different ideas. And people want me to do podcasts. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm really focused on graduating this year. Like, that's my main focus, is graduating.
I'm so excited.
Awesome.
I want to bring up something interesting about both of y'all. Like, y'all last 2 pregnancies, like, y'all kids have been, like, literally, like.
It's all her fault.
Almost the same exact, yeah.
So
it is always Shooney's fault.
So I was going to ask, like, y'all be planning that, or like?
No, and I tell her this all the time. Like, this time right now, I said, you know, she's married, and she, you know, they have a blended family, and they, you know, they wanted to come together and have their own child, you know, to bring their family together. And when April came around, I said, Shooney, do not have sex to get pregnant this month. Please. Don't do it, right? That was our conversation. I said, do not do it, because you're gonna have a baby in January, right? So I said, don't do it. I said, and if you do that, you know what comes after, and I don't need it, right? So we had a conversation, and she was like, oh, I'm getting so fat. And I was like, are you pregnant? And she was like, no, bitch, I'm not pregnant.
Up and down.
She was like, I'm not pregnant. I took a test. I'm not pregnant, right? I said, okay, cool, whatever. She was like, no, I'm just your fat friend. Just say that. It's okay. She was like, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I'm your fat friend. I get it. You don't have to say I'm fat without saying I'm fat. I said,
emotional. You should have known from that, because I was
right. I said, no, I just wanted to know if you was pregnant. Like, your face is getting fat. You look pregnant. She was like, no, I'm just fat, right? I said, okay, cool, no problem. We'll revisit this conversation next month, right? Which would have been May. Mm-hmm. I kid you not, the day before I was going to text her, which would have made it a month, right? To the day of that conversation, she goes, so I'm pregnant. And I said, bitch, I knew that already.
She so knew it.
I said, I knew that. I told you. I said, and I told you I was going to check back in with you a month from that day, and you were going to be pregnant. And then I said to her, I said, why would you do that? Right. Like, why would you go and get pregnant?
She's like, basically like, well, I might as well just get ready, because I know what's about to happen.
And I said, you know what's going to happen.
It can't happen again. This can't happen
then twice. I kid you not, the next month, I was like, well, I sent her the pregnancy test, and she was like, are you fucking kidding me? I said, this is all your fault.
This happens every time. Literally every time.
I thought this time was like Phara gonna have a girl, Shooney gonna have a boy.
No, and she pissed me off so bad, right? Because I'm like, I know I'm having a girl. She said, "Girl, shut your ass up." She was like, "You gonna have a boy, and I'm gonna have another punk ass girl." And I said, "No, I'm not, because I'm having a girl. You couldn't tell me I wasn't having a girl."
No, you the boy mom, and I'm just the girl mom.
And she said, she called me. She was like, well, I'm having a girl, and I just was like.
I just knew.
She just knew. She just knew. But I think it's like, you know, when you're friends, you just start to ovulate at the same time, and everything, your period synchronized and stuff like that. So it really is not a pregnancy pact. It's just so happened that we're so close that that's what happened to us. And it just happens every single time. Like, it ain't nothing we can really do about it. But this time is way closer, because Dallas was January and Cooper is February. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they're like a month and a month and 2 days, like, 3 days apart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then so Tony and Bentley are like 7 months apart, I think.
Yeah,
or something like that, because he's September and she's January. So, or 8 months or something. Yeah. But then them two, they love each other, and when he comes over they play and take over there, and they be cutting up and stuff. So it's good to raise the kids as cousins and stuff. Yeah,
I thought that was interesting. Like,
she's gonna have more. I'm not. So
yeah, that's why I'm gonna ask y'all. Like, do y'all want more kids?
Oh no, I don't.
It's a dub. It's a wrap. So y'all don't want a girl, you don't want a boy.
No,
I still do, but not enough.
I know you have your son, Betty, but
not enough to try again. Not enough to try again. Yeah, because what I'm gonna do when it's like a fourth girl, then I'm gonna be like, all right, bro, what's the joke here? So I'm
I get that.
I am ready. Listen. That's it. You ain't got to tell me no more.
Right. And it's like we keep having like the same kid. All the kids look like the other kids. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
like everybody ends up looking like Corey, and you know what I mean? Yeah. All of Phara's kids look like Jameer. So it's like the same baby over and over again.
Definitely.
No. But before we head out, is there anything y'all would like to say? Support it?
No, I appreciate you guys. Keep doing what y'all doing. The platform is dope, pushing the podcast and everything. Just continue no matter what type of, hiccups y'all run into and stuff like that, because it's easy to get discouraged. And I know that happens to me a lot where, I'll be doing something and then I'll just let it fall by the wayside. Just, y'all keep doing your thing. Appreciate y'all having us up here, taking us down memory lane. That was fun. To change my afternoon, because, normally it's just dealing with babies and stuff.
You good.
Thank you.
We thank you.
So the supporters, continue to support me. Follow me on my Instagram, my Facebook, whatever.
Yeah,
talk to me. I talk back.
Definitely. Thank you for having us. It is you don't really get to hear a lot of females in battle raps, or get to speak to a lot of females that are definitely down to earth and have a backstory and stuff like that. So I definitely appreciate you guys having us for Women's Month.
Yes.
You guys are awesome. Tiffany, it would definitely be a pleasure. You should talk more. Bring your personality forward. You guys are dope. And keep pushing forward. I think y'all have something amazing.
I mean, y'all the reason I started watching battle rap. Like, me and my sister.
We know that. Don't worry.
Yeah. Me and my sister and Kayla was in college, and we walked in a room. I'm like, what y'all watching? We was like, what y'all watching? They like, yeah, these girls be battling each other. They be like, bitch, whatever. Like, they be.
And now look, your family. So.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Yeah, some of my friends saw that we were gonna chop it up with you guys, and they were like, "Oh, word!" And I was like, "Yes, it's on impact."
Yeah,
period.
Like my sister was so excited. She was like,
"Yes,
tell them I can do their lashes and blah, blah, blah. She got her own lash
Let's
business.
go.
Yeah, she got her own lash business. So when y'all come to the DMV,
definitely.
When y'all go to Miami, she in Miami too.
Okay.
Definitely. Well, thank you for having us. Yeah, definitely.
Really appreciate it. That's another episode of the Miseducation podcast. Appreciate Shooney and Phara for coming on. Until next time, we'll see y'all. Cool.
Bye.